Hello my dear Librans, this is Clarity 1129 and welcome to your May 2023 monthly predictions. I hope you're all doing well. This is, you must be feeling this change right now as we're moving through these powerful planetary shifts. We've just had a solar eclipse on the 20th of April in Aries, and we're going to have a lunar eclipse on the 5th of May in Scorpio. And right now we are in Mercury retrograde from the 21st of April, along with the new moon in Taurus. Mercury went retrograde and will continue to be so till the 14th of May. Now, I have done readings for the solar eclipse, the new moon in Taurus, as well as the two shorts videos for the Mercury retrograde. And if you haven't seen it already, and if you've called to, do check it out. I'll put the link in the description box below. All right, and for the lunar eclipse, I will be doing a reading, which will be put up before the lunar eclipse, which is on 5th May. Now, coming to your present reading, let's take a look. I'm going to pull out one card from this for the overarching energy of the month. This is from the Moonology deck. And it says, balance, spirituality and practicality. Full moon in Pisces. So as it is, Libra is all about balance, as you can see. That is your key word. So now you're being told to balance your spirituality and practicality. So those of you who've been in your head, who've been just connecting with spirit and not doing the work that you need to do here while you're here in the 3D existence in this world, you're being asked to do your bit here, and whatever needs to happen, the shift that you're waiting to happen will happen in your favor, but you need to do what you need to do. So and for those of you who've been, overthinking things and wondering what to do next and so busy looking at details in your 3D world, you're being asked to connect more with spirit. So you will know which group you belong to, because you're definitely going to be in touch with yourself. So keep that in mind. Now I'm going to be pulling out 4 cards from my latest deck, which is the Giant Rider-Waite tarot, which is a gift from my husband, and I absolutely love it, but it is a little cumbersome to shuffle. I never expected it to be so huge, but I'm absolutely loving it, and you will too, because you'll be able to look at the cards so clearly. So if your general outlook, you get the World. So something is coming to an end, which is a good thing, because then a new cycle begins. For your love, romance and relationships, you get the 7 of Cups. Okay. For your career and finances, you get the 9 of Wands. And for your spiritual growth, you get the 5 of Swords. Let's see. We're going to clarify each of these cards with oracle cards, and there's someone who's overseeing your reading. I wish I could turn the camera in this direction, but Joey, my wonderful Joey, came and he sat down next to me and he's just paying attention to the reading. And when I saw him, then he quietly went and he's gone and settled down in the corner there. Well, let's take out one card from the Old Style Lenormand to further amplify and or clarify your overarching energy, and you get the Mountain. The number 21 or the number 3 could be significant. I'm going to take out 2 cards from the Tea Leaf Tarot. I've got my eyes closed. I'm going to shuffle and pull out any 2 cards to further amplify and or clarify your general outlook. I've got one and take out another. All right, let's see what it is. You have Dark Man, dealing the relationship with a man with dark complexion or hair. All right, and you get Broom, new home, new attitude. So that's beautiful. Some of you will be moving into a new home, and possibly you're going to change the way you think and whatever. Anyway, we'll come to that when we come to that. Now I'm going to take out one card from another new deck of mine. This is a gift from my mother. This is the True Love Oracle, and so for once I've given the Romance Angel some rest, and we're going to take out cards from here to amplify and or clarify your love, romance, and relationships. And you get chivalry. Wow. Is it this dark man here? The number 3 could be significant. This is a double confirmation because you've got chivalry here, 3, and mountain is also a 3. All right. I don't know why, for some reason, I'm getting a very Knight of Cups energy here with this. For your career and finances, we're taking out a card from Making Magic, and you get air. Work with the element of air to cut through to the core of a situation and see the truth. All right. Now, being air signs, this should be especially beneficial. So you can just go out and, you know, when there's breeze, go and stand outside, cleanse your energy with the wind. Now, one card from the Soul's Journey Oracle to further amplify and or clarify your spiritual growth, and you get self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. All right, my dear Librans. Let's take a look at your basic reading before we take out advice cards and whatever else there is. Now, to begin, you have the overarching energy saying balance, spirituality, and practicality. And as I was saying, you've got to come into balance. Everybody on this planet thrives when they come into balance, but you more so. This is your basic essence. You are wholly you, truly you, only when you are in balance. Otherwise, if you find yourself lacking balance in any aspect of your life, it affects every other aspect of your life. So you're being asked to, in this case, balance your spirituality and practicality. So continue doing what you need to do to sustain yourself on this planet, in this reality of yours, while staying connected to a higher power who's guiding you. From time to time, if you find that you're too engrossed in little things, zoom out, look at the larger picture. After all, you're just a speck in this huge cosmos. But at the same time, don't get so carried away leaving your day-to-day activities for someone else to do, because you're just looking at things from a larger perspective. So you've got to maintain that balance, and that's the message that's coming for you. With this mountain card here, I feel there is something that's looming large. You think it's a huge obstacle, all right? And I am called to all these birds that I see here, so many of them, because birds are all thoughts. And I feel this obstacle is becoming bigger and bigger because of your thoughts. You are making the problem bigger than it actually is. It's not that there isn't a problem, but you are so caught up in your head that this problem looks as though, you will not get past the problem. But that's not true. The minute you start coming into balance and thinking differently, just shifting in the way of thinking, you will definitely get a solution. Now, again, with all these thoughts here and with this air element here, I feel that you need to actually work with the element of air. You need to, go out some more, maybe practice some breathing exercises, stay out, get cleansed whenever this breeze, go and stand outside. If nothing else, just under your circulator if you find that there's nothing moving outside. Or you can, drive around with your windows lowered so that you actually get cleansed with this air energy. It'll help you and it'll clear your head. Now, for your general outlook, whichever area it is in your life, either one or all areas in your life, you are going to find that a cycle comes to an end. All right. So if you've been going through a difficult period, just know that you are coming to an end of this cycle. Now, this is not like the Wheel of Fortune where the cycle keeps turning. I mean, that it always does. But this is something that you are in right now. If you've been in a difficult situation and you're just wondering, it is going to come to an end now. And the best part about the World card is it is a successful completion of a cycle. All right, it's not just that the cycle is coming to end, but it's going to come to an end in a very positive way for you. All right, and this has got to do, for a lot of you, it's got to do with a home. So if you've been wondering how you're going to buy a new home, what's going to happen, you just need to change your attitude. And I feel for a lot of you, this must be this huge problem which you feel that it's so huge because of the way you're thinking about it. And you shift your attitude with this new home, new attitude. You shift your attitude and you'll suddenly find beautiful things and things turning positive for you. Again, related to this house, possibly you will be dealing with someone with a dark complexion or with dark hair. Now take this as it resonates. Maybe this is the person who's going to come forward with an offer for you. For some of you, this could also be the same person who is going to be a romantic interest. Possibly for some of you, just take it how it resonates. All right. Now for your love, romance and relationships, for some of you out there, there's a lot of options, and for others of you, you are stuck in the past. You are, thinking about someone from your past. There's a lot of nostalgia here. You're thinking of the good times and the bad times and how things played out, but you're in your head, you're fantasizing possibly. Or there is someone from your past who is fantasizing about you, and this person may come back to you and with an offer of some sort. All right, as I was telling you earlier, this gives me Knight of Cups energy, which means, and with this Seven of Cups here, this could be Cancer, Scorpio or Pisces person. All right, the number 3 could be significant. See, as it is, since Mercury retrograde and the 2 eclipses are here, this reading is sandwiched between the 2, and this entire the energies carry on for some time. So you may have someone from your past coming up again. So it's entirely up to you whether you want to move it forward or whichever way it is. All right. So for those of you who are single out there, again, I feel you're still stuck on someone from your past. And as long as you're in this energy, you may not want to, look at things that are coming your way, new opportunities that are coming your way. And for others of you who are absolutely done with things from the past and you've healed and you're ready and you're looking for love, you're going to get a lot of options, all right? And maybe your heart will be set on someone who's really charming, very emotional, and possibly a water sign. For those of you who are already in partnerships and in different stages of your partnership or in marriages, there will be a lot of romance during this time, and you'll do a lot of activities together. So if you've been in a lull period, this is the time where you'll start either improving your home or traveling or doing something which as a team together, and it's going to be a very nice time for you. For your career and finances, you get the 9 of Swords, Wounded Warrior. So your finances are also, your finances possibly in connection with the house. This is something that's been in your head for a very long time. You've been working at it. You're trying to really solve it and working really hard, all right? And you've been through a lot. You've put in a lot of effort. You've tried every possible thing, and you're this Wounded Warrior here. And you're just wondering when things, when you're going to get a break, when things are going to happen. So the home is definitely happening. But if it is other areas of your life about how you're going to do things and what's going to happen in your career, you're just being told to carry on doing what you're doing, but take time to breathe out. All right? No matter how much of work that you have to do or whatever it is that life is, just remember one thing. There's nothing more important than your life. I was telling someone else, was it Virgo? Your life, when I'm talking about your life, I'm just talking about that breath that is holding you as a person, right? That is your life. If that isn't there, nothing matters. So even your thought and your body, these are the ingredients that are making this particular life of yours. But the life is that breath, all right? And whatever else, be it this home, be it this job, be it relationship, these are all accessories. And we spend our lifetime looking at accessories and not worrying about the ingredients. These are not my words. This is something I heard this morning from an Indian mystic called Sadhguru. I mean, he's now world famous. People know him because of the work he's done. And I'm not promoting him, but this is something I just heard today, and it just rang true for me. And it's a fact. We spend so much of time thinking of everything else, but what good is anything if you yourself, your life isn't there? And as long as you get every single day, just be grateful for it and know that everything else will play itself out. But the most important thing is life, that you're breathing. And so be happy, be grateful, and everything else will sort itself out. So make sure that during this time you're conscious of your breath. When you breathe in and you breathe out, just be conscious of it. Maybe for 5 minutes a day, maybe 5 minutes 3 times a day. But get in touch with your breath. Do some deep breathing. Go out in nature, and especially when the air is fresh, just go there, spread your arms wide and just take in that breath. All right, it will be very beneficial for you, and you will get a lot of answers. For your spiritual growth, you get the 5 of Swords and you get self-esteem. This need to want to win every argument and shut everyone up around you, because you are very good. Obviously, you're an air sign, and air signs are naturally gifted with being able to win every argument, right? So if you feel that anyone who gives you suggestions or you have an interaction and you're irritated, you can shut anyone up, because that's cool for you. I mean, it's you as it is, see all sides to a situation. But after this argument, if you find that you don't feel good and you feel that it could have been avoided, because you by nature are very peace loving, it's only when you're not in balance, when you come into this energy where you need to have an argument and you need to have the last word. And if you feel that this is playing up, maybe that lack of balance is because of lack of self-esteem. You may be projecting as though you have a lot of self-esteem and you're very confident, but deep down inside you are questioning yourself. And that is not a good place to be, my dear Librans, because you have so much of potential and you are those wonderful, wonderful peacemakers. But if you're not feeling good on the inside, if you're not feeling balanced on the inside, everything else then just falls apart. So pay attention to that lovely life that you have. Do a lot of breathing. Come into balance and know that you are special, and you don't need anyone else to tell you that, because you know that you are here, you are breathing, you are special. All right, and I want you to say that. If you don't believe it, say that. Stand in front of the mirror, say that early morning, say that before you go to bed. Initially when you say that, you may be angry, you may fake it, you may say it sarcastically, doesn't matter. Still repeat it. Slowly and steadily you start believing in it, and that is the right thing to do, because that is the absolutely correct thing. It is a fact. All right, and just because you're not seeing that fact doesn't mean that it isn't true. You are special. Take it from me. You are. All right, so that's the end of your basic reading. Just remember that cycles are closing successfully for you, and that is the so for each of you it's going to be different, but it is definitely positive. So just come out of your head and take time to breathe, take time to heal, and get your body, mind, emotions and spirit all aligned. Work towards that, and you'll find that all these accessories, they fall into place. All right. So one advice from the Prism Oracle for you says sweetness. Yes, get in touch with things that make you happy. Get in touch with your lighter side, your softer side. You've been on this overdrive mode, maybe because you're so tense with this wounded warrior energy. But now come to your softer energy where you enjoy finer things in life, where you are able to laugh at little things, Get into that energy of yours, and you will find that you get solutions to your problems really fast. And then you'll wonder, why you've been in your head fretting for so long, when all you needed to do was to get in touch with your true nature, which is very sweet, very harmonious, and extremely balanced. one card, one advice from the Animal Spirit Oracle. And you get Giraffe Spirit. See the bigger picture. The number 29, the number 11 or the number 2 could also be significant to you, along with the number 3s. And yes, look at the bigger picture. This is what I said. When you find that you're really getting caught up in little things in day-to-day life, zoom out and look at the larger picture. But these are for those of you who are in that mode. For others of you who are actually only seeing things from a bigger perspective, and you're not doing day-to-day things for your health, for your well-being, then you're being asked to have a healthy balance. Now, where is it that you're going to see maximum changes in this month of May? And you get wealth. So see, if you were worried about your wealth with this 9 of Wands here, Wounded Warrior, just breathe. It's coming. Whatever you want is coming, my dear Librans. So just take it easy. Just get in touch with your softer side. Get in touch with things that make you happy, and everything else is going to be sorted out. And if there's a time-specific question on your mind, think about it. And the answer is March. So anytime between now and March next year, whatever it is that you want is going to come to you. All right. And sorry about that. If there's any question, any confirmation you've been asking the gods, well, the angels are coming down to give you an answer. So think about that question. This is just an added confirmation. And the answer is recovery. So if you've been thinking some situation is out of your hand, it is not. Now, be that this house thing, or be that whatever this mountain was, or it is your finances here, or it is whether it's your health, you are in recovery mode. And yes, oh yes, this is a double confirmation with the World card, because the World, as far as health is concerned, is also, if you've been going through something major, this is a very favorable time in May. You will recover from whatever it is that has been going bad in your life, all right? But you need to do that bit, my dear Librans, because when you start making that effort, then your energy starts shifting, and that's when things begin to move. So most importantly, take time to breathe out, all right? Be conscious of your breath work. So with that, we come to the end of your reading, and I wish you all the very best. I understand you, because I'm Libra rising myself, and we do stay a lot in our heads, but it's time to, take a break and breathe out. So do that, and you'll find that all your problems actually slowly they leave. And then, few months from now, you look back and then you'll say that, oh my Lord, I put myself in so much of this panic and everything, and things have worked out so beautifully. Usually we all end up looking at things in retrospect while it's going out. So just be in touch with that balanced side of yourself. See, the lights came on, and that's the right thing. And everything is going to work out just fine. All right? So take care, and wish you a happy May, and hope all your problems get sorted out. Till next time.